something happened in Toronto this summer that has never happened before. Not in 2024, not during the COVID rebound, not in the last decade. I'm talking about rentals downtown. The number didn't just go up. They smashed every record we've ever tracked. This summer, the number of rental transactions downtown hit an all-time high. Look at this chart. We have had ups and downs over the past decade, but nothing compares to the spike in 2025. I was thinking, what's happened? Then the CIBC report came out just a few days ago, and it explained everything. I'm going to share with you what happened today. If you like this kind of information you can't find anywhere else, you should consider subscribing to my channel. So, what happened? Benjamin Tao from CIBC explained it perfectly. Half of all new permanent residents aren't really new at all. They are already here in Canada. They're not strangers stepping off a plane at Pearson with 2 suitcases. Many of them just finished school here, or they have already been working here. Canada is not new to them. They have built their own networks. They have jobs, they pay rent, they have the skills that employers are looking for. They are ready to go from day one. But here's what will surprise you. On average, these people earn 25% more than newcomers who just arrived. 25% more isn't just a difference, it changes the entire rental equation. So who are these people? They are what Canada calls economic immigrants. And here's what that means. Canada isn't just opening the door to anyone, everyone. It is picking people through a point system, like drafting the best players onto a team. The younger you are, the better educated you are, the more skills you bring, the higher score you get. So the newcomers walking into our rental markets are not weighed down by dependents or stretched family budgets. They are often single, they are often young, and they are walking in with strong resume and stronger paychecks. Now, think about the difference. Instead of one income trying to support a family of 4 people, rent, grocery, daycares, you have a wave of working professionals with real spending power. Each one is more productive. They don't strain housing, health care, or social services the same way. And together, they amplify their economic contribution. And that's not just a demographic shift. That's a whole new class of renters changing how the downtown market works. Now, here's the million-dollar question. What does this have to do with the downtown rental? Well, young professionals, mostly single, working downtown, and with back-to-office policies in place. They want to live close to where they work to save commute time, for sure. They don't have a family of 4, so they do not need more space from a suburban townhouse. They just need a place that isn't super duper tiny and that they can walk to work and enjoy a lively city. They will probably rent for 2 to 3 years before they even start thinking about home ownership. It is like a rental runway, giving them time to build savings and momentum before they take off into ownership. Even though Canada has allowed very few students this year, rental demand is still strong. In fact, it is the strongest we have ever seen. And the numbers prove it. In C01 and C08, Toronto's downtown core, leasing has exploded. In July, 4,255 units leased, up 18% year over year. August, 3,348 units leased, up nearly 10%. In September, from the 1st to 15th this half month, 1,041 units leased, up 18% from last year. At today's pace, with no new supply added, we have just about 1 month of inventory, and that's a very tight market. And look at what's available. Studios, 151 units. 1 bedrooms, 613 units. 1 plus den, 497 units. 2 bedrooms, 787 units. 3 bedroom, 206 units. Over 60% of listings are 1 or 2 bedroom units, exactly what demand is hitting hardest. Now, it makes perfect sense. These newcomers, higher earnings, working downtown, and staying closer to office are supporting the downtown core rentals. That's why C01 and C08 rental transactions just hit an all-time high this summer. Not because immigration is bigger overall, but because the type of immigrant has changed. So let's step back. Immigration has slowed down, don't get it wrong. But the type of immigrants has changed. Younger, better educated, higher earning, higher spending. Fewer families of 4 that's taking up 4 spots out of the 400,000 PR visas quota each year. The result? An all-time record number of rental transactions. Even though transactions are hitting record highs, it doesn't mean rents are higher. Why? Because supply is also strong. Right now, in C01 and C08, about 2,000 units are available. And we are renting out roughly 2,000 units per month. It is a perfect balance of supply and demand. That's why rents today are still about 10% lower than a couple years ago. But here's the key. 12 months from now, completion will drop maybe by half. And when supply dries up while demand stays strong, the market could flip to the landlord side much faster than people expect. Think of it like a giant game of musical chairs. Right now, there are enough chairs for everyone who wants to rent. But as new completions slow down, we will start taking chairs away, one by one. And that's why this all-time high in rentals is not just a number. It is telling us who are the tenants, why they need a home in downtown, and exactly what kind of unit they are looking for. If you want to stay ahead of this shift, subscribe and hit the bell, because the next 12 months could rewrite the rental playbook, and you do not want to miss it.